Okay, let's move on. Next, we have Kansas State, who actually did win the Big 12 last year. Had a great season, 10 wins or so. Their win total set at 7.5 this year. It's a bit of an interesting team because in some ways they're very similar to last year. In other ways, there's some changes. Adrian Martinez kind of came in and everyone thought he was going to be the guy, and he was until he got hurt. And then Will Howard came in and played better than him. And Will Howard is back. They did lose Deuce Vaughn, both of one of our favorite players in the country.
Yeah.
Lost some of their top receivers. Everyone on the offensive line is back. We know Kansas State plays defense. There are a few question marks on the defensive side of the ball, but all in all, it feels like this Kansas State team could be pretty solid again.
Agreement? Like I agree. They're kind of like Kentucky, maybe. They're like kind of like the Big 12 version of Kentucky, you could say. Like very like fundamentally sound, I guess you could say. Like not flashy. Like that's kind of how they play. Deuce Vaughn is not, he's no longer there, which you alluded to. And what a bummer. Like that guy was so much fun to watch for a lot of years, it seemed. He was there felt like a long time. But no, they were hugely undervalued last year. What's the win total that you have? I'm showing 8. You say you have 7.5. Is that right?
Yeah. So I guess we could take either one. That's fine.
Okay. I'll go. Give me the 7.5 number, and I'll go over. I think they get to 8 wins this year. Maybe even more. But I feel like maybe they're a little undervalued right there at 7.5. So I'll go over.
I would agree. If you're kind of looking at their schedule, their non-conference is Southeast Missouri, Troy, and then at Missouri, who they beat pretty handily a year ago.
4 touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Missouri's going to be good this year or not. I do think Kansas State is pretty clearly a favorite in that game.
Right.
UCF, Oklahoma State. So they have a little stretch there where they have to go to Oklahoma State, to Texas Tech. They get TCU and Houston at home, and then they go to Texas, and then Baylor at home. So it's not a cakewalk. I just trust this Kansas State team. I think they're going 8-4 or better. So I'll join you on the over. Really like the job Chris Kleiman has done. By the way, bringing in Avery Johnson, top 100 quarterback this year, who has legit 4.4 speed and could be very exciting. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see some package deals, some packages for him to kind of get out there and flash the wheels a little bit. Although Will Howard, pretty clear hold on the starting spot. Right. Any more thoughts on that, or is that kind of what?
Yeah, no, the same. You don't really have many thoughts on Kansas State just because they're just kind of there, and you're always
like
right. That's just how they like it, and you're always overlooking them. I think a lot of people overlook them. The Big 12 champs last year, TCU went to the championship game and got all kind of the praise. They beat Michigan, but Kansas State actually has the trophy. They're the only one in that conference that actually won a trophy last year. So maybe a little disrespected is the Wildcats right now.